back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about some projects that I'm currently working on and some ideas I have for future projects and things that I want to make soon. So I'm working on a couple of projects at the moment, and the first one I wanted to show you is this shirt that I'm making for my boyfriend because we're going on holiday in a few weeks, so I really need to get this done. It's a collared shirt and it's going to have buttons down the front as well, but I need to, as you can see, weave in lots of ends because I'm a nightmare and I leave that to the last minute. I also want to redo the collar that I started and make it a block collar, just like rows of, I think, single crochet instead of the granny stitches, because I got him to try it on and it just wasn't very obvious that there was a collar there because it just blended in with the rest of the shirt. And then if I use single crochet for that, I will do the same thing for the button band down the front. I'm making a video tutorial for this because I've had a lot of people ask for tutorials on how I make the granny square sweater and cardigans that are on my Instagram and TikTok. So I thought if I'm making another granny square item of clothing, I may as well film the process of me doing it, and then I can explain how I made those as well. So there will be a video on this hopefully coming soon when I've finished making this. Another project that I'm working on is with this gorgeous mohair yarn. This is the second time I've used mohair, so I'm quite new to it, but I absolutely love it. It feels so soft, so it's really nice for clothing and scarves and anything that's going to be in contact with your skin because it's not itchy, it's really soft, it's light, and obsessed with these colours. So with this mohair yarn, I have been making these two granny squares. So starting with the dark, and then it's like an ombre going out to the light, and then the opposite way around. So I've just been making loads of those granny squares, and I am in the process of making this. As you can see, I'm still sewing a lot of the squares together. So at the moment, it's just a scarf, but I am going to attach a hood to it as well, because I keep seeing people making these hooded scarves on TikTok and I just think they look really cool. So I thought I would do a granny square version because that's quite a good thing for people that are quite new to crochet, like beginners. Granny squares are the best thing to start with. So I thought that would be quite a fun project for people to do. So I just need to make lots more squares really, and work out how I'm going to do the hood. I will be making a pattern for this hooded scarf, and I'll hopefully get it finished soon and post some photos and videos of it on my social media, which you can follow if you aren't already. I will put my Instagram and TikTok handle at the top here, and there's also links in the description box below. So those are the two projects that I'm currently working on that I need to get finished, and then when I've completed those, I've got a couple ideas for some stuff that I want to do next. The next project that I will be making is all thanks to Wool Warehouse and Yarnsmiths, who very kindly got in contact with me just before the release of their new merino double knit yarn and asked if I wanted to try any of it and if I wanted a sample box of all the colours in the range. So this was a very exciting delivery. They very kindly sent me this sample box of all the colours. There's so many. I think there's 126, but I will double check. This is huge. It's also really heavy. But look at these gorgeous colours. Also, rainbow order, very satisfying. So yeah, they very kindly sent me this for me to choose some colours that I wanted to try and use it to make a project. So I had a look through all of these. It took me ages to narrow it down and just choose a few colours because I wanted all of them. So I looked through it all and I decided to go for like an autumn colour palette and chose a few of these. And they very kindly sent me this goodie bag of their merino yarn. So I'm just gonna show you some of the colours that I got, and then I'll explain what my idea is to make with all of these. So I chose 8 colours for an autumn palette, and I will just go through and give you the codes and show you all of them. So if you wanted to purchase any of these, you can. So first up, I got this really nice pink. This is called Vintage Peach, and it is the colour code 3428. These are so soft. I can't wait to work with them and make what I want to make, because it's just, it just feels so nice. So next up is this gorgeous yellow shade. This is called Mustard Yellow, and it's shade 3140. This is the colour Sand, which is a really nice, slightly pinky neutral colour. And this is shade 3066. This gorgeous green is my favourite colour, so I had to get one of these. This is Dark Sage. Yeah, this is Dark Sage, which is shade 3202. Love that colour. And then we've got another green, which is this one. This is Khaki, which is shade 3206. This gorgeous, slightly burgundy red is Sienna Red, and this is 3094. This is another neutral shade, again slightly pink tone to it. This is 3064, which is Oatmeal. And then the last one I went for is this gorgeous orange, which is called Ginger, which is shade 3124. I can't wait to start using these colours. I'm going to be creating a pattern with that colour palette, and it's going to be a matching hat and scarf set. I really love the look of moss stitch when you're using multiple colours and you change it every row. So I'm going to give that a go and make a pattern. I'll insert a picture here of the moss stitch, what it looks like and how it looks when you use multiple colours, to give you an idea of what my project's going to look like. Massive thank you to Wool Warehouse and Yarnsmiths for sending me this gorgeous yarn, which I'm so excited to use. And then once I finish with that project, I have something new that I want to try, and that is going to be using these. These are, and I don't know if I'm saying this correctly, but nooks. So they're basically crochet hooks that look like a needle at the end rather than it just ending like a normal crochet hook. And the style of nooking is very similar to Tunisian crochet, which I tried last year and loved. Tunisian crochet has, I think, become quite popular in the last year. I've seen a lot more people learning it and creating patterns for Tunisian crochet, and I just think it's such a cool craft. It looks really nice. What I like about Tunisian crochet and newly discovered nooking is that you can crochet and sort of imitate the look of knitting. I have tried knitting and I find it really hard. I'm left-handed, but I crochet right-handed, and my brain just works so much better with one hook and then just holding the yarn with my left hand. Whereas when I tried knitting, because I was holding something in both of my hands and then had the yarn, my brain just could not work it out, and I really struggled and I was very slow. I think obviously if I carried on doing it and got lots of practice, I'd get used to it and improve, but I am just so much happier crocheting. So when I discovered nooking, I thought, oh my god, this is perfect. This is knitting with a crochet hook basically. So I bought 3 of these needles. I have not used them yet, but I will make a separate video talking about this craft and me learning it and what I'm going to make with them. You can get these on Amazon. I'll put a tag in the description box if you want to buy them. And I can't wait to start making something with these. I really want to make a jumper because I love the look of knitted jumpers, but you just can't get that with crochet. So I'm going to attempt to make a jumper with these. So that's everything I'm working on and a couple of projects that I've got lined up which I'm really excited for. My next video will be a tutorial. It's going to be the granny square clothes so that you can make some of the things that you've been asking for on my Instagram and TikTok, and you can also recreate that shirt that I'm making for my boyfriend. And that will hopefully be coming out in the next couple of weeks. If you could like this video or subscribe to my channel, that would be greatly appreciated, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!